What's going on, Eat Nation? We're back with another Madden 20 video, and today we got a gameplay with one of my good friend Kurds. We met on a weekend league game when I was around 18 wins, and it was a back and forth, fun gameplay, lots of defensive adjustments, high-powered offenses going at it, and it actually ended up with him disconnected when he needed his game-winning drive. So afterwards, we sent each other a couple messages. We're like, "Hey, let's redo it, rematch it, let's do it from the beginning." And we decided we went at it right here, and it was a great game, tons of fun. And for first and foremost, we do have our gameplay winners, or not gameplay, our giveaway winners. Sorry, and I chose two, and here are their names. Of course, I'm horrible at pronunciation and saying names, but I'm gonna post my gamer tag onto the screen right here. You guys can feel free to add it, send me a message, we'll make something happen. First winner is Aiko Little, or Aiko, Eco, something like that. Good luck. And next one is Vedha Jenhardahan. Funny name. I'm not even going to try that again. Of course, congratulations. I will do more giveaways, of course, so be sure to stick around for that. Now, somebody has asked, who do I have activated and their abilities? So let me just kind of go in depth a little bit with Josh Allen. I have Hara Master, Conductor, Escape Artist, and Dashing Deadeye. I feel like the last two, or the first one, Hara Master, Escape Artist, Dashing, those are must-haves on a golden ticket quarterback. The Conductor, that's definitely a variable. You can choose that if you'd like, but I personally really like faster hot routes, faster blocking adjustments, and all that good stuff, just in case you need to quick hike the opponent, or if you're in a time crunch. Secondly, I have Bo Jackson activated. He's a little bit more straightforward. It's got Bruiser, Inside Zone Guru, Evasive, and the Human Joystick. Of course, I do not have Outside Zone Guru because Pistol Spread does not have an outside zone. Therefore, it would be absolutely useless if I used it. So there's no need for that, and it freed myself up for a different ability. And last but not least, Dwight Scaffen-Saren, who I think is the most unique ability user on my team of all day, pass block elite, and identifier. I think identifier, I've said this before, is the most overpowered ability in all of Madden, more than Moss 100, more than Escape Artist, all that good stuff. Just knowing where the user is, being able to set up your route combos, setting up your play, setting up how you want to attack that defense is super important, and then knowing where the user is just amplifies that to the 10th degree. All day, of course, to make sure I got time in the pocket, pass block elite, to make sure those insta sheds do not happen, and then, of course, identifier. Now, if you are not going to power up your center and you want to go with a wide receiver, then I would replace Conductor on Josh Allen with identifier to make sure I still have that ability. Or you can also go double running back if you feel like you want to go run heavy in pistol spread, which of course you can do. Then you can go quarterback, 2 RBs. You can go double receivers, quarterback with no RB, since you could definitely dot up bump all game. And you don't really need a tight end or all that good stuff. So, or you could do 1-1-1, 1 quarterback, 1 RB, 1 receiver. You have all the options that you need in this scheme, which I think is super good, and that's what makes it so special. Now let's hop into the gameplay. So Kurtz starts off with the ball, and he was running gun bunch for the most part this drive, and he did it in a different, unique way because he just does it better than everybody, honestly. Like, I set up my adjustments here, he'll flip the play, I have to reset all my adjustments, and then he has 2 route combinations on the opposite side of the field. He'll have the post concept on that one side, and then he'll have a running back wheel route on the other side, and both of them need to be manually usered usually. So it becomes difficult and a little bit of a cat and mouse game. You can see right now he's setting up adjustments, he's motioning a receiver out, something I have to watch out for. I pull my user to the right side of the field, he hops on to the left side, he flips the play, we have to redo everything, And then we have to be careful for the same concept on the opposite side of the field. That's what makes it so difficult. And I think right here, I thought he was going to run a post or a crossing route. He ended up going to the corner, and we could not get there fast enough. But luckily, it was out of bounds. And he does not run the ball, which is one of the most frustrating things, as we were able to kind of get him for a shorter game on a scramble. And then he hops into strong close, which I was not expecting, going from bunch to close. And I was expecting him to run on a 3rd and 5. He ended up passing. He throws a nice laser to the outside. And I was kind of setting up run defense, and then finding out that he's not running it again. He throws the wheel route to the RB once again. He's in the goal line now. He's first to goal, and he finally runs the ball. We were able to stop that for a minimal game, and we realize now if he wants to score a touchdown, he's got to pass it on us. That's our goal. We stay on Mike Evans because we were anticipating a corner out. We go there. He does not throw it, but we make a nice play on the defensive side. And so I switched my user on this play to make sure he's thinking about other things, and we happen to guard the wheel route and the crossing route at the same time. And we get a coverage sack and hold him to 3. So now we are on offense, and he's running 2-3-6. And we know when he does that, we want to attack with the bubble screens on the outside, especially because the cornerbacks are blitzing. And as you can see, I have 2 wide open holes up the middle, and I run into the defensive tackle and make myself look amazing. Making myself look bad right now. But we are unsure what he's doing. We think he might be bluff blitzing. We think he might be blitzing, so we want to set up for both of them. So we put 2 shallow crossing routes onto the field, and we kind of pick apart and see which one he goes to the opposite side. We were able to turn up a little bit, make it 3rd and a little bit more manageable. Now we see it's a cover 2, and if you watched our advanced tutorial video, we know exactly how to attack a cover 2. And Josh Allen gets his bear at 50 cal. He's aiming at Enunwa. He's going, rolls out, and with an absolute dot in the corner right there. We're a little bit fortunate to come up with that one, but we will take it. Now we were relatively unable to get anything going on the offensive side, and as you notice this play, I did make a little marking that the linebacker was manned up to the slot receiver, and we notice he does that a lot this game, so it's something we have to take a note on, remember, and attack. And another illegal man downfield penalty. That really makes me sad, because it makes it difficult to consistently keep calling it if we're just going to keep getting penalized. And right now it's 4th and 1. We put 2 drags on the field, and we haven't attacked the post route, so he hasn't seen it yet. And then we were able to make a nice chunk play there, throw to the bubble screen once again. We want to get him out of 2-3-6 as fast as possible so we can start rolling out, throwing more dots, running the ball a little bit better. And I'm sorry, Curbs, I had to hit you with it. I had to do it. I hit him with the cheese. We went over this play. Easiest red zone play. Easiest touchdown you could score. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have done that to you. But we did. I'm sorry. Not really, actually. It's very fun to call that play. We forgot to put a spy on that field. We had great coverage, but he was able to scramble for a 1st down. We feel like we got good coverage here with the user. Take away the check down and throws it away. Now this play, he made a mistake with this play with his route combinations. As you can see, he has a drag and a wheel. So by accident, they have the same mesh point. So with the user, I took away both routes by accident. So I feel like the tight end should have been on probably on a streak or a corner route. Something going to the exact opposite side to at least keep me away from the wheel route. So he's forced to punt it. I have 26 seconds, 3 timeouts, and I'm thinking, okay, if I can get a big run, then I could probably at least squeeze in a field goal. I get the ball after the half, and then I could be sitting pretty. But I forget that he mans up the linebackers to the slots. Typically, that little seam route kind of gets open in the middle of a cover 2, but it did not there, and he made us pay. We're a little bit fortunate that he went out of bounds on that one, and at this point, he is only relatively able to get a field goal. He bounces upfield, gets it in field goal range, and he kicks a field goal. We skip forward to when we get the ball after the half, and we kind of need to make something happen here as he hops into 3-4 bear. We kind of know we can attack the sidelines on a 3-4 bear. We do so there, but he makes a good user play. And we go to the opposite side, but we threw that a little bit too early. If we waited just a half second longer, we would have been just fine. Now we want to imitate the same concept that we did, have an in route and a drag, make sure we got something underneath. I'm not sure if he's blitzing. He ends up bluff blitzing us here, very good on him, but he has most of the routes covered. We are able to scramble. He did not have a spy up, and we pick up, looks like 25 yards ish, and we're still unable to do anything on the run. Right there, we had the B receiver absolutely wide open, but we still for some odd reason hit X and gained a minimal amount of yards. Right there, this is one of the bigger mistakes, is I tested the user. I can't help it, it's fun. You know, you test the user. When you get away with it, it feels like you just stole something. It feels too good. But it's curbs, I shouldn't have done that. But we got to lock up on defense once again as he flips the play, and you can see I'm in a cover 3. And you could see, hopefully I show the play art again. You could see exactly what I was doing. And we're in a cover 2. I did a makeshift cover 2 to see if I can get him to make a bad read. And that was kind of the whole point. As I went for the wheel route. We got a nice coverage sack. And it's 3rd and 21 as he has to force something down the field if he wants to get a first down. Mike Evans stole my interceptions. Boo-hoo. And we're on the 30. So we're back to sitting pretty again, as we still cannot run the ball. We do our little motion out. We hit the drag route coming underneath, thinking we might be able to break one. Unable to do so. Motion out, roll out, as he was not covering the corner out. He was a little late to that. We decided to take advantage of it. We hit him with a nice gain. So right here, we felt like we would have had an easy touchdown if Josh Allen just got rid of the ball. He was right there wide open. Oof. That was regretful right there. Should have had a touchdown. Great play on him. Great user play right here. He did not click off. He was able to get a tackle, but I accidentally threw a pick the next play, but either the film got corrupted or I accidentally deleted it while editing. Poor me. As we get a coverage sack here, we definitely feel like we have a key in on what he is doing in split close, but it's so difficult. Even when you have a key in, you have to execute. We miss a hit stick, and he's back to sitting pretty on a 3rd and short. 3rd and 3. We think he's going to run it here. At least we think so, but he ends up not running it. But we got a coverage sack, and then he's still able to kick a field goal. So at this point, we're down to 2.5 minutes left, and we're very comfortable we can get to field goal range. It's just doing anything stupid and making sure that we don't throw the game away. Now right here, we hit the bubble screen a handful of times, so we can see him with identifier. We know he's going to jump that route, so we keep it to Jackson, and then we make a man miss. Chris Berman, help me out.
He could go all the way.
Yeah, if we threw it to the bubble screen there, that would have been a pick 6. But with identifier, we can see he was going to do that, so we planned accordingly. And with the user out of the play, you have to make him pay for it by getting, being able to swerve AI defenders. We were able to do that, and then we got the touchdown, and now we're back in the lead. And I kind of have a spasm right there, and completely miss everything, and giving him the chance to really drive the ball down us. So he switches off. He tries to run a couple stretches, but we got some run defense. So we know he has to pass it if he wants to make something happen. We had a deep 3rd on the field just in case we knew he wanted to hit us over the top on a post. Able to get a good swat and then a snag animation. And we feel like the game's in the bag at this point. 1 first down, but we ain't no simps. We ain't simps out here. So we decide we're just going to keep passing, keep it going, have a little fun, and give him a chance. He was late with the user there. That was almost a great user play. At this point, we want to make sure that he plays one side of the field instead of kind of half-halfing each side. So we're going to consistently hit little drag route to the point where he has to commit there and commit there fully. So we watch what he does. He stays there, goes to it, and then we hit the corner out. We see him on Shazier, so we decide to flip the play and attack the complete opposite side. Right there, roll out, and then a touchdown. That's what identifier can do for you, and that's why I think it is the most important ability to have. I mean, this was the ending of the game. It was a great game by Curbs. He played it phenomenally. He played great defense. It's just with Identifier, it gives you such a massive advantage that a non-Identifier has. Of course, I'm just going to skip through to the ending, of course, on how it ended, but it was a great game. Nothing but respect for Curbs. And we actually talked about playing another one soon after, so hopefully we can get that one going pretty soon. Well, other than that, good luck, everybody.